All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of MLROTW, or Makina Lady Riders of the World, brought to us, of course, by Haveline. Haveline Ride Strong. We have a guest coming from another country this time. She is from Sweden. Actually, nakilala ko siya. I met her briefly in CF Moto Day, which happened in Turkey last year. She's now doing her thing in the Philippines. So I think her shtick is she's going to go to work, she's going to save up money, and then she's going to ride around the world. And when the resources are depleted, she's going to go back to work again, save up again, and then repeat, basically. I met her in one of the morning breakfast rides over in Makati. So we dropped by there and I was able to chit-chat with her. I am talking about Moto Adde. So check her out. This is MLROTW.
Pack up, I'm straight enough. Oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say, oh, say. Wait, hate to love you like I love you. Wait, hate to love you.
Hello, Adde.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome to Makina Lady Riders of the World. How'd you get into motorcycles?
I was 19 and I remember I actually hated motorcycles in the beginning.
Oh, why?
Because they were very loud, very fast, very noisy, and it was my boyfriend at the time who had a motorcycle. He said that we were gonna go get ice cream, and he said that the only way to get it is if I go on the back of the motorcycle.
So that's how much you like ice cream?
That's how much I like ice cream, yes.
Okay.
So then I got the gear on and I rode up on the motorcycle on the back, and I remember from the very first pull of the throttle, it was just like this love at first sight moment.
Oh,
so that's
you got hooked in that first ride.
I remember it so clearly. I had all the wind on me, and I could put my hands out, and the pull and that jerk you get from the motorcycle, you can't get it anywhere else. And it was just from that moment on, I was like, this is my thing. This is what I want to do. This is what.
Well, you have your boyfriend to thank for that, and your love for ice cream as well.
Yeah, yeah. So,
you're still together with him?
No, he's an ex, but he inspired me, I guess. So
okay.
I have him to thank for that.
Okay. What was the first bike? What did you get?
The very first bike I got was a Sax 650. It's an old German brand.
Yes.
I couldn't get that one because in Sweden you have the A2 and the A1 license.
Yes.
And then the A license. And I just got the A2, and this one was 650. And in Sweden the A2 is only 500cc. So I had to switch bikes. So I got a Ducati Monster, which was my dream bike.
Okay.
But that one was a little bit too, I think, advanced for my kind of riding. I was a complete beginner. I still have the Ducati today that I bought on that day, but it was too heavy and big for me. So then I got a Kawasaki C300, which was way smaller and nimble and lighter. And that's the first bike that I learned riding on.
Okay.
So then I used that one for probably 1.5 years, and then I got bored of it. So then I switched again, and I got a Triumph 900 straight twin.
You're going up and down and up and down the engine displacement categories.
I absolutely love that bike. I went to Norway and back on that bike. I was in a period where I wanted to go to school, and I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to sell that one.
Okay.
Which was really, really sad because it was a beautiful bike and I really, really liked that one. And then now I finished school. My love for motorcycles has not stopped. So I got a Royal Enfield Himalayan.
Okay.
And I rode 10,000 kilometers from Sweden down to Italy and Sardinia and then Sicily and then back up again for 2 months.
Wow.
And that's where my Instagram sort of started as well.
Okay.
Where my love for photography and videography combined with female motor riding style content. I actually sold that one when I got sponsored by CF Moto because I felt the CLX 780V was so nice.
How many kilometers have you been riding with your CF Moto?
I don't know exactly how long, but I went to Norway this summer with the CLX 80V. And it was a great bike. It was so nice, but it was only for a week, I think, and I'm not sure how long we rode, but I went through Trollstigen, Geiranger and out of fjord or fjell, so it was quite a long ride. and it was really nice. And I did a lot of off-road riding and camping, and yeah, it was
wow.
It was a great ride.
What would be your dream destination now? You've been riding Europe. What's next for you?
I mean, I've always wanted to go to Asia, so that's like also one of the reasons why I came here to the Philippines.
Okay.
Because I've always wanted to go to Asia. My absolute dream would be to go to Mongolia and start there, and then just go all the way through Asia down to the south, and then hop over to Australia and New Zealand, and just do that entire east side. In the Philippines, so I go from Manila and then up to like the rice terraces of Bataan and Banui. Sorry if I'm butchering the language.
No.
And ride a little bit there. I also got some tips from the riders here today.
Okay.
Where I can go to see some more scenic routes.
Okay. Are you doing this alone?
Yes, I'm doing this.
Seriously?
Solo riding.
Okay.
And camping a little bit as well.
Okay.
So I go back to Manila, take a flight. I leave the ADV and then I go to Cebu, and I want to do the whale shark diving. That's been like a really big thing on my bucket list. So I'm going all the way down south, and then I'll do the whale shark riding and also some canyoneering from like the waterfalls. We'll see. Maybe it's not super planned. I don't like to plan everything.
Yeah.
I just go.
Okay. Was there any like accidents?
In Sweden, we're very like good with like the rules, and everyone follows the rules. I've learned like from my just yesterday riding here, I can just throw that in the trash. It doesn't apply here. So
It doesn't work here.
It's very different.
Completely different.
But I haven't had any major accidents. I mean, I've fallen a couple of times, but it's like just like dropping the bike.
Yeah, like U-turn, stuff like that. Would you say your preference is on-road or off-road? You can do everything?
A mix.
Okay.
A mix. I like off-road, and I did enduro riding for some time, but it was with a smaller bike, like a 125cc.
How would you say, or what is your view on women right now riding?
I think it's great. I feel like more and more women are coming into the industry, and I think like the industry is also opening up more, because before I felt like it was very like, you know, bros keeping each other close, and then ladies weren't allowed, or they would just be like the pillion rider. And now I feel like it's more acceptable. More women are like comfortable coming into male-dominated sports and groups, and I feel like all the guys are also like opening up and being more like okay with coming in. It's like a new dawn for female riders.
Yeah, I agree. And with people like yourself inspiring a lot of, you know, lady riders out there to do it, then of course that's a good thing.
Your circuits in the sea.
Any advice you would like to give ladies, women who are considering?
Oh, considering.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course to those who are already riding.
Okay.
Yeah, what advice can you give them?
For those considering, I'd say start now. And then my number one top tip is don't get your dream bike. I did that mistake. Do not get your dream bike. Get a smaller bike which you will be comfortable on to like sit on the flat foot and has a wider steering, so it's easier to steer. And then get the ugly bike, basically, because you're going to drop it. Like, you're definitely going to drop it, and it's good if you drop it, because then you know how it feels and everything, and you don't want to ruin your pretty bike. So get the ugly bike first, learn on that, and then get your dream bike.
Okay.
That's like the biggest tip.
That's the first time I heard that advice. Okay. How about existing riders, lady riders? Any advice for them?
I would just say keep riding. Have fun.
Adde, you enjoy your stay here in the Philippines. Welcome to our country.
Thank you so much.
You ride safe, and we're all going to be watching and rooting for you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ciao.